Not down. You can come up. You can see that. There we go. Now you can't see the Windex in the camera. You can see it, but
scenes, right?
Yeah, you can still see it, but
right?
yeah, that's good. Why not? Let's go. Let's run with that, Chris.
Oh no, your antivirus is
for
expired.
Pete's sake. Okay, hey everybody, it's 5 o'clock. It's Thursday. It's time to talk about tellies, and you know why, Chris?
Because it's the year of the telly.
No, because Jimmy's here.
Oh,
yeah, and it's the year of the telly. Yeah,
it could be both, right?
It is both.
We're gonna get him up here tonight. Say hey to the folks.
Well, maybe we will. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got a bunch of stuff to talk about. More. Okay, I'm glad Dylan is here because I have a very important thing to ask Dylan, and that is, I kind of don't want to. Okay, I don't want to like give everything away, but Dylan, what nut are we putting on this? That's what I need to know. Are we putting a lock nut, or are we just putting locking tuners? Which would, I mean, that would jive too, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna come back to this guitar because it bears revisiting,
rediscovery,
and you'll know why. You probably already know why, but you'll know why in a second.
Okay.
What do you got? Do you have to poop?
Now that you mention it.
Really?
No.
Oh, I got a crap.
No.
Just vamp for a little bit.
No, usually sometimes I have to pee.
Dylan says locking nut. Okay. All right. Good to go. Okay. So I'm going to go through the names that I can see right now. Eric is here. Jim is here. Joe is here. Butch is here. Lefty's here. Dylan's here. Brian is here. Daryl Hazelwood is here. Dan is here. Jay Valenti's here. Gaylord Guitars is here. Joy is here. And Jay is still here. So
Jay's here twice.
Yeah, Jay is still here. Okay, so hey everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. And Daryl says it looks like it's going to be Telly Talk tonight. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it is. We have been saying that 2026 is the year.
Why is that?
Well, for us, it's the year of the Telly. If you guys have been around for a little while, you know that the Telecaster has been around since 1952. So it's not like, oh, finally, it's the year of the telly, right? I mean, it's not exactly
years of the telly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so it's sort of like going to the Chinese restaurant, they have like year of the horse, and it comes up every so often. Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I go, it's the year of the rat.
Okay, maybe
also what I think I get.
Maybe you should go to a different restaurant.
Sweet and sour rat.
yeah. Maybe you need to go to a new place.
Szechuan rat.
Yuck.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible. Okay.
It's better than the cat.
Or the horse. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So when we say it's the year of the telly, we're talking specifically for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't gotten any.
How did the year of the telly start?
Well, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
But what I want to say is that I haven't gotten any flack for saying it's the year of the telly.
Okay.
But it is not unheard of for like the mean people on YouTube to go, it's been the year of the telly before. You don't know what you're talking. Fine. The reason that we're calling this the year of the telly for TTG is because the 2026 Great American Guitar Build-Off.
Yes.
The one rule is that your guitar has to be identifiable as. So we've been looking at Telecaster stuff a lot lately. Van Shank Guitars. Hey everybody, member for 47 months at Casanova Ltd. Thank you so much, my friend. Go ahead, Chris.
I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's okay. It'll come back.
Okay.
And it probably wasn't important because it faded right away.
Well, so let's kick around some of the things that you and I have been talking about. Oh, so the Great American Guitar Build-Off, the only rule is the guitar has to appear to the panel of judges, not Chris and myself.
Correct. We have we are not judging.
Yeah.
And I think we probably don't really have any influence on the judges.
Probably not.
We're going to leave that rule as an interpretation for them. So there could be one judge that's like, yeah, you telly bridge telly, and another guy that's like telly body shape.
Can I say, if there's a judge, I hope that there's not a judge who says all it needs is a Telecaster bridge to be.
Well, I don't think that's.
I hope that's not.
I don't think that either. But who knows?
Okay.
I mean, we know because we're appointing the judges.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, we're bringing in celebrity judges. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's bring Dylan's guitar back out here because that kind of okay. Because in my mind, even though this is
a perfect example of
not a telly bridge,
but identifiable as a telly.
Yeah. So it's got an upside down headstock. It's not exactly Mick Mars, but it's got humbucker and a Floyd.
Because the body shape is Telecaster.
Exactly. So this doesn't have a telly bridge, but this is still a telly. Oh, and it's mahogany. The body's mahogany. Not exactly your ultimate.
Can you do that?
Well, yeah, I had it, and Dylan. It's funny.
I've already done it.
I built this guitar, and then like just out of coincidence, Dylan called like the next day and said, "Hey, I've been thinking I want a telly with a Floyd." He might have said mahogany, but he said he wanted 2 pickups.
Yeah, he wanted. Yeah, and I don't know that the neck was started, but the body definitely.
The body was done.
Yeah,
and he wanted a rear control route. And I actually called him the other day and I said, "Hey, would you mind an upside down headstock? I think that would be fun." By the way, that's code for I made the neck upside down. But
don't admit to that.
Yeah. But I think in this instance it works. And I think this will be really neat. He's going to source some bits. I think he's got a plan for this. Those of you who are Patreon members on Dylan's channel, you might know more about this than I do. He might have talked about it already, and that wouldn't surprise me if he did. So I don't know what Dylan's going to do with this, but he's going to go to like strip clubs and film him riding a Harley Davidson at night. And do you have to poop now?
Yeah.
Now do you have to poop? That's terrible. I shouldn't say that, Chris.
I might have pinched something.
Pinch it off, dude.
Not that.
So I think this absolutely would count as a telly, even though it has a contour here. It has a tummy cut. It has a Floyd. It has 2 humbucks. It's made out of mahogany. It's got upside down neck. We forgot to turn the thing off.
When you first look at this guitar, the first thought is, telly.
Yeah, it's the girls telly.
There you go.
Maybe.
Thus the rule.
That was a Kramer, wasn't it?
Right in there. Turn the valve and then turn the. I'll just go through it.
Yeah. So I want to say, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that the Mick Mars girls guitar was definitely telly shaped, and I think it was a Kramer, and it was black and said girls. It only had 1 humbucker, so you guys probably know more about it than me. But it had a Floyd and it had 1 humbuck, and it was definitely Telecaster shaped, and so is this one. But this just a moment ago, you said, it's got a telly bridge, so it's but this one would absolutely count, I think.
Well, yeah, I think there's different interpretations of that rule, right? Like, I don't want to like not a specifically telly shaped body, but something that is reminiscent of a telly shaped body, but loaded up with telly hardware. Maybe that counts. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. You have to take your chances.
Yeah. So Bob says my guitar identifies as a telly. Is that good enough?
No.
I'm gonna say no.
Maybe.
I mean, unless it's a Telecaster that I also identify. If it doesn't know what bathroom to use, then yeah.
Yeah. And these are the chances that you take entering the contest.
Yeah.
And
Hey Zach, how are you doing, man? It was good to see you today.
Telecaster is I mean, let's just take PV. PV made a bunch of things that have a lot of telly parts on them that aren't Telecaster shaped.
The Steve Cropper thing though had kind of a Tele shape.
Correct.
Too.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Let's go with the Steve Cropper signature guitar.
Yeah, signature PV.
Would that qualify? And really, it's not a pass or fail. It's
until it is.
No, it's one. Well, yeah. I mean, if you show up with, that's one part of the contest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you could bring a Les Paul
and say
you're going to score a zero on the on that portion of the contest, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then you got a steep hill to climb to win the contest.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Well, now you could also bring an acoustic guitar that was the same size as the D28, but Telecaster shit. I mean, you could
absolutely.
I think that would absolutely count. There's nowhere we said it had to be electric.
Correct.
And yeah, we don't have to. Oh, my friend Sarah's building a multi-scale Tele.
There you go.
Spike says so something has to resemble a Tele. Well, Spike, if you want to enter the contest and have any chance at all in winning, then it does. But if you want to build, Spike is building every guitar from 1958 that he can build, and one of them is the Modern. So
we actually saw a picture today on Facebook of a Modern,
a
Telecaster style neck. It was an upside down Modern, still right-handed, upside down 6-in-line headstock, but all Tele hardware.
Yeah,
where does that guitar fall?
That is a crime against humanity.
Don't know. Well,
that's where it is.
But for the contest, maybe he's building that guitar for the contest.
Maybe. I hope not, because that would mean I would have to be in the same room with that guitar. And it is awful.
There were some color choices that he went with that were interesting, because the front was it was like business in front, party in back kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is we've been talking about Moderns and we've been talking about Teles, and then all of a sudden this guitar pops up.
On
Facebook, letting you know that Big Brother's listening,
and it is awful.
And it's not. There's
nothing good about it at all.
But there's a lot of bold choices there.
There's a lot of bad. You mean bad choices?
Either way? Yeah. I have a speech impediment, and can't say bad.
So, okay, that's what we want to talk about tonight. Is if you build something that is obviously not a Telecaster, and there's going to be guys, I know who you are, Spike and Joe, and a bunch of these guys are going to be like, what about, okay.
Well, and really put your money where your mouth is on this deal, and bring some of that stuff to the contest.
So there's going to be
one thing to play armchair guitar builder,
armchair
luthier. It's another thing to go, you know what? I think I am going to build a Dimebag barrel,
and I'm going to throw a cool Hyundai into the mix, and I'm going to win some money.
Well, or do that and know that you're not going to win, but have a great time doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the thing.
So don't like try to like back me into a corner and say, is this or is this not a Tele? Because what I want to tell you right now is, as soon as you make a flying V with a bunch of Tele stuff on it, no, it's not a Tele. In my head, doesn't matter what I think, because it's not my guitar.
You know what that is?
That's a dumb thing to do.
It's a flying V with a bunch of Tele stuff on it.
Thank you.
Which is fine, but it's
not
a Tele.
There is one person, if he's watching, he's gonna go, hey, I built the what did he build? A DL or ML or
Telecaster from
is that him calling you?
It might be. Yeah.
Hey, I built a Dimebag Darrell guitar with a bunch of Tele crap on. So I'm not talking to Devin.
No.
But if you what Devin did was he was having to stay under $400. Now, if you want to build a guitar and load it up with cheap parts,
cheap but good parts,
there ain't no better thing to do than build something with a Tele bridge and Tele pickups and Tele other stuff.
You can buy a whole lot of parts for not very much money, and I think we actually talked about that, and I think he took that to heart.
Maybe
build a Tele cheap.
Yeah. So I'm not talking to Devin, who would say, "Hey,
Devin's no dummy."
Yeah. but he does talk like,
well, and
hey,
he even named it
the
Telecaster from Hell. So
it's the Telecaster from Hell. That's what he thought.
Yeah.
That's what he sounds like.
And this is
yeah, that's what he sounds like. Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
I sell chips.
Yeah, and I make so anyway. So I don't think Devin's watching, but if he was, that's he missed
I'll hear
out.
from him later.
Good.
If he was. Yeah.
So if you want to make a Billy Bo Jupiter jet, or you want to make
we talked about that.
Yeah, or some other thing, a modern, and slap a bunch of cheap tele crap on it.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, you have not made a Telecaster. You have not made anything that's going to be suitable for the 2026 Great American Guitar Build-Off to win.
Correct.
Unless we get a bunch of, slack-jawed judges who, go, oh, yeah, I guess that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
looks like a tele to me.
So for all you guys asking me, I don't know, because I'm not going to be judging. I'm just going to try to find people who think the same way as me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I could be wrong. So maybe Devin's like, oh, I'm going to bring that one guitar.
And if you're approaching the contest that way, you're approaching it the wrong way. You should approach it maybe the other way. Like, oh, well, I'm going to build something that has mostly a telly-looking body. Yeah. And then everything else is going to be completely different. I'm going to build the world's greatest carved top telly. Or, I'm going to build the world's greatest reverse carved top telly.
Because some people will say, if Dave DeVoe were here, he would say, that guitar with the Floyd and humbuckers isn't a real telly. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine, Dave. Yeah.
And every time we make fun of, or we talk about Dave, the next time we see him, we tell him what we said, and he's like, oh no, that's totally a telly. Oh, yeah, he doesn't talk like this either. That's okay. Yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking you're gonna want to show up with is something that looks okay. Obviously, this isn't done. You can't show up with this and go, here's my
cash and prizes
and expect to win $100 or $4,000 in cash and
or
prizes.
Whatever
whatever it turns out to be. So did you even know this one was here?
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Sure.
There's so many, dude. There's so many tellies
floating around. Yeah,
guys, you are gonna
track you. All you guys run around here with your ass, your hat on backwards, your pants on back, your belt on backwards.
Guys, there's not going to be a reveal tomorrow, but there will be one there's going to be so many tellies.
Just picture in your brain, tellies.
Yeah. Just flying out of they're coming out of the woodwork here. There's going to be tellies all over the
joint. Man, it's like that Looney Tunes cartoon with all the woodworking stuff, and like they're whittling down logs into toothpicks, and then they just chuck it to the side. That's what it is in here with Telecaster parts.
So let's see what people are saying in the comment section. Harry says, telly body with a Floyd and 2 Seymour Duncans. Yum. I'm not sure what. Okay, so Dylan's putting that one together, so I'd imagine it won't be getting Seymour
Dylan
Duncans.
Pickups in it. Yeah.
But you got the same idea. Yeah.
That's cool.
Spike says, being retired, if I could afford the trip, I would build a telly to enter so someone could win money and just hang. Well, Spike,
you can still do that.
You still
can send your guitar to us along with $100, and we will send you your guitar back.
Yep.
It's still on your dime, but you don't have to be present to enter or to win.
No. In fact, the first person who won the Great American Guitar Build-Off wasn't here.
Correct.
Sean Emenheiser.
Yeah.
Dan sent us a super chat and says, you guys are owing me SHIT ton of reveals. Thank you, Jim.
Who says that?
Dan Andreas. Dan, we've been so busy lately that getting a bunch of reveal stuff together is really tricky.
Part of it too is we've been building batches of guitars, which take a little bit longer than building one at a time.
Oh,
so all of a sudden, hey, here's 8.
And then that's right.
Hey, here's 5, and then none. So yeah. So maybe just watch, like, if there's 8 guitars, just watch like an 1/8 of the reveal.
Yeah, and then watch the next.
Yeah. Or just watch it 8 times.
Tazzy Tim says, now I'm worried mine doesn't have a TI-shaped headset. I think you meant tell. I think that's fine, Tim.
I don't think that's going to affect your deal.
I would imagine that the majority of Telecasters probably have a Fender headstock, but there are a considerable number of Telecaster shaped bodies without a fender headstock.
And really, I put the quote unquote Telecaster headstock shape into 2 or maybe 3 categories, and really it's 6 in line, 3 on a side, 4 and 2.
Headless. Brad Guitar Miller, this one is not yours. This is
I put that in.
Yeah. This one is mahogany with a maple neck. Yours is pine with a maple neck. And Jim Fenton is looking forward to coming out here, and I'm glad he will be here for that. He's going to be here in a couple weeks for the set neck.
Good.
And I think
bring us some burgers.
And he may or may not be building. Okay, does it have to be bolt-on neck?
No,
definitely not. Yeah.
No. I think the identifiable as a Tele, I think that window is fairly small. But the things you can do with that are really big. So
yeah.
Bob says he's excited to take his chances on his guitar. Can't wait to put the hundo down and party. That's going to be fun, man. I'm glad you're going to do that. Norm Cox. Okay, I don't know what the Norm, help me out here. He says, now it's just the body that needs to look like a Tele for the 2026 Great American Guitar Build.
That's not what we said.
No, it has to. We have said from the beginning that it has to be identifiable as a Tele.
I will give you the perfect example.
All right.
Of identifiable as a Tele that's not really a Tele. Years and years ago, Matt and I did some Challengers that had Tele parts on them. Now it was still the Challenger outline, and even people, and even before we put Tele parts on them, people said, "Oh, it's a Tele." Well, no, it's not. It's a 3 on it. But anyway, so we ended up doing some semi-hollow Challengers, a couple of them, and we ended up just using all Tele parts because, once again, cheap, right?
Yep.
Everybody thought it was a Tele, even though the body shape isn't really anything like a Tele, right?
Yeah.
Round butt.
Yeah. People still think it's a Telecaster.
Yeah, different scale, all sorts of different things. But the idea is, and really, it's identify. What's your and that's it. What's your interpretation?
Remember,
of identifiable as a Tele.
I cannot stress this enough. We are not judging.
No. And everybody's hung up on that one rule, like that's going to make or break the contest. Win or lose the contest. No, that's one of 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 15.
Yeah, if you have a steaming pile, but it looks like a Telecaster, don't think that's going to do well either.
In every way. Yeah, it's the worst Telecaster ever, but everything about it is Telecaster. Yeah, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. Build what you think is going to win the contest.
Yeah.
With the rule identifiable as a Tele.
And knowing that Chris and I aren't judging.
Correct. Yeah. But we are saying if you build a flying V with a Tele bridge, probably not identifiable as a Tele. There's a lot of room between Tele body and V body and everything else.
Or the guitar in the thumbnail, which is the Telecaster front end with a flying V rear end and a Tele, and and I'm like, no, that's not. Yeah, that's just dumb.
I hate that guitar.
Don't do that.
And I think when I say I hate that guitar, I hate just that one.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
I think there's only one of those. It's like the backwards Strat. Yeah.
Tazzy Tim says he's already saving to get to the TTG Great American Guitar Build Off 2027. Maybe I need to spend less money on the super chat. Well, Tim, we would love to have you. Speaking of the Great American Guitar Build Up, that's not the only Telecaster themed event that we're having that weekend.
Correct.
So, among other things, the wildly handsome and very talented, just not at guitar building, Paul Richards from Mile House Studios will be here to get beaten in guitar building by you and I. So something that we're calling the Colonies versus Empire Guitar Build-Off. Now, this is exclusive to
Mile House Studios and TTG. So don't think, oh, I'm from somewhere. Can I do it? No, it's just us two.
I'm hoping to get third place in this deal.
You definitely are in the running for at least that.
Third, yeah.
And
I'd like to think we're the underdogs in this deal, just because it's Colonies versus Empire.
Yeah,
Empire sounds big and strong.
Yeah.
Colonies fairly weak.
Yeah, depending on which Star Wars movie you're talking about.
No, I'm not even going there.
Okay.
But I think everybody kind of roots for the underdog. Colonies.
I don't know. I think that Paul has a rabid following. I think that absolutely. We are absolutely. He is absolutely the favorite.
Although, I mean, let's be honest, we're the better guitar builder.
Well, yeah. I mean,
so that's the funny thing about this is that obviously.
Yeah, no matter what guitar shaped thing he makes, it's not going to be as good as ours. But yeah,
correct. But just the title, indicates he possibly may have the upper hand.
Yeah.
Nothing could be further.
Nothing could be further from the truth. Yeah. Spike says, when you offer a finishing class, I'll be there. I would probably still come to have pin router envy. You would absolutely get pin router envy. Dust Devil says a participant in the Great American Guitar Build-Off has to understand the spirit and intent of the event. Yeah, I think that you're right. That's Dennis. I actually was working on Dennis's Pinewood Derby guitar today, and Jim Fenton reminded me that there's the Pinewood Derby event. So why is the Colonies versus Empire Build-Off Tele related?
Because we said it should be.
We're building Teles too.
Yeah. In the spirit of the year of the Tele.
Yeah.
If we build anything other than Teles, what's the point?
Well, for this event,
correct?
Because there's lots of new TTG stuff coming that is Telecaster related, and some that's not. So Jim Fenton wants to remind everybody about the Pinewood Derby. Now, what's the elevator pitch on that?
We send you a roughed out pine body and maple neck, and you build a Telecaster around it, much the same way that when you build a Pinewood Derby car, you get a block of wood and 4 wheels.
Yeah. And so all the hard stuff's done. Yeah. Like the neck is already fretted properly. The fretboard's radius, the little scoop part of the headstock's done. It's all good. You could absolutely put it together. You could bolt it together as is. The neck would have some sharp corners on it because we want you to shape the neck or not.
Yeah, and really the neck is the Pinewood Derby part of the whole contest, right? I mean, the body has a little bit of sanding that you might want to do or whatever. Probably should. But the neck is, where you can really shine. Yeah. If you want to, or you can build a wedge.
We don't care.
No, we don't care.
Yeah.
No. Our caring has been done.
That's right.
You've cared as much as you're going to care.
Yeah. The neat thing about the Pinewood Derby guitar is when you buy the kit, we ship it to the contiguous United States for no extra money, which was not what we wanted to do. It just sort of worked out that way.
Sort of happened.
And we put $50 from every kit that you buy into the prize pool. So there's only 25 available. I don't know how many have sold right now, but there's still some out there. And so if we sell all of them, someone's going to win $1,250.
$1,250, and that guy also gets his guitar into the senior division.
I forgot
the varsity.
Yes.
The varsity game.
Yes, you move from Weeblos to Boy Scout. Yeah, Weeblos.
Yes, indeed.
You get your wolf badge.
Your wolf badge and everything this weekend. I got my wolf badge.
So awesome.
Yeah. Sit down, dork.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, Jim says AKA pimp my Pinewood. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think the Pinewood one, I'm hoping that there is a more artistic bend to that competition.
Somebody said they were going to do this, and I hope they do. Somebody said they were going to build a Pinewood Derby car out of that can, like, I don't know, like Lego onto the guitar and Lego off to
that would be really rad. And there's nothing that says you can't take that Pinewood Derby body.
Yep.
And cut it in half if you want.
Do what you want.
Section it, do whatever. Yeah, lop off big giant chunks and whatever. It doesn't have to be. You could build a stick. You could build a broom guitar with that guitar if you wanted to.
It's funny because in the Pinewood Derby guitar build contest, it doesn't have to look like a Tele.
No.
Now, when you get the guitar,
Absolutely
it's mostly
not.
Tele shaped,
but absolutely Tele shaped, and it does not have to. There's no rule.
No,
I think that's like that contest is.
We haven't really
do whatever
said
you
that.
Want. Yeah, section it.
Yeah,
make
an all new body.
Flip them over. Yeah, do whatever you want, man. Yeah.
So there might
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
I hadn't thought of that.
I hadn't either until just now.
And you and I won a fairly best
doing exactly that.
Doing exactly that. Yeah. Yeah. Thinking slightly outside the box and going. We're gonna use as little of this as we can.
Junk as we can.
Yeah.
So there will also be a Pinewood Derby car race at Odyssey Beer Works, the great American Beer Works. I talked to Chris Hill about this the other day. He's awesome. Jazzed for it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really fun thing. And I've said before, I want that to be not the main attraction of that night and that thing. I just want it to be this like side thing, like slot car racing at Jackrabbit Slim's.
Can I tell you guys something though? All of you dads who are like Pinewood Derby nerds, you don't have any advantage in this. No, I don't care what your car looks like or
how fast it is.
Don't care
how many things it's won.
Don't care. No, you have zero advantage doing all that. Like
slowest car,
and you probably will do okay because you're cunning.
I my reaction time is.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Why you won't have an advantage is because we will not be using the Pinewood Derby like everybody goes at the same time. You actually will have to go off of a light, and you will be in charge of when your car leaves. So if you're sleeping on the light, then doesn't matter how much how badass your car is. So okay.
And
there's some other rules too, but I'm not going to get into it right now.
Are there?
Oh, yes, there.
For the car or for the contest?
Well, there's one other key rule.
Okay.
And that's that chase is a race.
But that's not car related. That's race related.
The race related. Yeah.
Jet car.
Oh yeah, I hope somebody brings a jet car.
Magnets.
Yeah. Don't care.
Not even sure how that's going to work.
Your car weighs 18 pounds. Don't care. Yeah.
Rubber band with a propeller on it.
Yep. Do it.
Knock yourself out. Yeah,
Bobby Dill sent us
on the track.
Sent us a super chat and says, "Me and Les are looking forward to the event. No entry, but I have a surprise coming to you." That's cool. Thank you, Bobby. Brad says, "Can you put wheels on the guitar and send it down the track?" Well, Brad,
there's a finish line gate that you may not clear.
Yeah.
Now that gate it's going to be used for timing probably, but
yep.
Yeah, you have to be able to clear the gate.
I'm thinking your car would fall off.
Height. I think it's
your guitar car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's no weight. There's no weight restriction.
No. Does it have to be made of wood?
Not really. No.
There you go.
No, I don't remember.
It on the track.
Yeah, that's really it. Yeah. We're going to flip for lane choice. There's going to be a lot of gambling. Okay. Okay. So Brad Guitar Miller called me the other day, or actually he sent me a thing that wanted me to call him, and I wanted to call him. There seems to be some misunderstanding. And I've gotten some other questions that are kind of similar about it's kind of like what we will and won't make anymore. One thing that we talked about a couple of weeks ago was we're focusing on lots of guitars right now, and we still make the Challenger. Mm-hmm. We still love the Challenger. We still make the Challenger. If you want a Challenger, you can get it. It's just that we're not making the level 1 Challenger right now. Okay. And the reason, actually, we're only making the level 4 Challenger right now is what it is right now, right this second, February, whatever it is. What is it? The 26th, February 26th, 2026. We are not making anything but the Challenger Level 4 in the Challenger series of guitars. Someone's going to misread that too. And the reason that is because it requires us to do almost all the same work to make a level 1 as it does a level 4. And we're not selling level 1s. People aren't buying level 1s, so there's no point in making them. Now, let's just say for the sake of conversation that, I don't know, Phil McKnight does a video about our Challenger Level 1, because I think he's still got one. I don't know that he's going to do that, but just play along, okay? Suspend disbelief. If Phil McKnight did a video and said, these Challenger Level 1s are super cool, and I think you should
buy one now.
And by the way, he's already made that video.
Mm-hmm.
But if he does another, again, and there are 25 people that want them, okay, fine, we'll do that. But if one guy says, oh yeah, that's cool, I want one, well, we probably don't have the bandwidth to do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? For that kind of money. Mm-hmm. The really neat thing with the level 1s were they weren't particularly expensive in the realm of semi-custom instruments.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of people who got them that know what I'm talking about. If you're one of those people, you got a really cool thing and you didn't pay very much for it. If you were one of those guys who says, man, I really wanted to get one of those, I'm sorry, but we're just not doing that one right now.
Well, and that, how long have you really wanted one of those?
Yeah.
Because we haven't one of those in a year. Mm-hmm. That's a real thing.
Yeah, that is a real thing.
So
all of 2025, we didn't
take a single order for a level 1.
Yep. So it just doesn't make any sense.
No.
Again, if I don't know, Robert Trujillo. Well, who's the guy who? Not Robert Trujillo. Who's the guy who does you know what I'm talking about? He's got the tattoos. All right, never mind. If insert name of YouTube sensation.
Oh, RJ Ronquillo.
RJ Ronquillo decides to do it. He doesn't know who we are, but if RJ Ronquillo got a hold of a level 1 somehow.
I thought you were talking about Danny Trejo.
No, that would be good too, though. But if any of those guys got a hold of a Challenger Level 1 mm-hmm. and made a video and said you should get one, and a bunch of people said, hey, take my money, well, then we would probably gear up to do it. But we're not going to, but if it's just one guy, we're probably not going to do it. Okay. All right.
Doesn't mean that we're not going to have some lower priced guitars available.
Great point. The last several things that we've done on a limited edition have been under $1,500.
Yeah, have been basically the same price, mm-hmm. Just slightly different forms. Yeah.
Norman says, I was trying to find the link for the Pinewood build. So Norman, let me tell you, if you go to TexasToastGuitars.com in the Buy It Now section, you can find the link to the Pinewood Derby kit.
Okay.
If you go to GreatAmericanGuitarBuildoff.com, it's Joy's got that listed. Like, I think it's like jumps right out at you. And so either one, it's the same thing. If you click on one, it'll take you to the link. So,
okay.
Yeah. So if you want to get in on the Pinewood Derby guitar build off, all you have to do is buy one of those kits and put the guitar together. And then you can start smack talking.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you can say to Jim Fenton, hey, Jim, I hear you're campaigning for an ass whipping in the Pinewood Derby guitar build off. You fixing to get elected. Something like that. You could do that, you know? Or Gary, that was actually Gary talking to Jim.
Was it?
No, but you can almost hear him say that.
Gary
right?
Redburn?
Yeah. Sure.
That sounds exactly like something that Gary Redburn would do.
That's there's a comedian guy who does the Southern Grandpa sayings, and that's you campaigning for an ass whipping, you about to get elected. So Gary could pull that off. Gary mm-hmm. wouldn't say that, but he could do it. So Jim's, Jim's like, okay, let the smack talk begin, you guys. Link in the Great American Guitar Build Off chat. I don't know. So Dan, there are Gary says, "Yep, sounds like me." There is a Great American Guitar Build Off chat on the page, and if you sign up as a member, you can talk with everybody who's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's a really cool thing because you can, if you think you want to share some things or line up with like-minded people,
or if you want to make Jim Fenton be the Tooth Fairy's best customer, guitar building wise. I'm trying to remember what that guy says. I'm sorry. Yeah,
that's a cool thing. Yeah, and I've seen that on other forums that we do too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I said. Hey, I'm coming to town early.
Jim's like, hey, what the hell?
No.
I'm just
coming to town early. Anybody want to get together?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm giving Jim the business because I know he's coming.
Jim
I know,
Fenton.
and I know he's got the Pinewood Derby thing. So yeah. And I'm trying to encourage the smack talk.
Mm-hmm.
And
pretty sure Jim can handle.
I'm sure he can.
Yeah,
Jim's heard smack talk before.
Yeah. A fair amount, and it doesn't phase him. He just gives it back.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And then I go home and I cry to myself.
We have a lot of really fun people that hang out with us.
Yeah, and I think if you come into this place with the right mindset, you will have an absolute blast with everybody.
Yeah.
And the right mindset, it's not much of a mindset. I mean, it's not like it's just, I'm going to have fun. There's your mindset.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. What's going on this weekend? I don't know. I'm going to have some fun.
I'm going to have fun.
Going to Denver, have fun.
And I think that if you come to the Great American Guitar Build Off weekend, there'll be a lot of smack talk from us and Mile High Studios.
Oh yeah,
Jim Fenton and everybody else in the Pinewood Derby thing.
I can't wait to hang out with Paul.
Yeah.
Paul Rogers from that band.
Yeah, that'll be really fun.
That will be rad.
Yeah. Are you gonna
Richards?
Yeah, Paul Rogers. Wasn't he from what?
White
Snake. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. He'll be out there.
Bad Company.
Paul Revere, Bad Co.
Yeah. But anyway, I can't imagine that we're not just gonna have the best time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And by the end of the weekend, because it's just going to keep ramping up. So it'll be like, oh, so nice to meet you. Yeah, you too. I really, really like your stuff. Yeah, me too. And by the end, we'll be calling each other dickhead.
Oh, sure. There'll be lots of
Yeah.
C-word. Dan says, stop teasing Jim. He's going to have to live with him for the Great American Guitar. So, guys, if you are looking for someone to like split an Airbnb with, we can help you with that.
Yeah.
And it's there's lots and lots and lots of cool people coming to this thing. And man, this is going to be a lot of fun. And wait till you see the expo hall that
it's really cool.
Yeah,
it is actually really, really nice.
Chris and Jim and Joy and Leslie and I went there. They had a Christmas party and we had the same drinks that Santa drinks, which was like Fireball whiskey with a bunch of frosting around the rim of
there was
and crushed up
rum chowder.
Yeah,
rum chowder.
There was an almond liqueur in there as well. Yeah.
It was like drinking a cake. Woo! Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way. Yeah. So it's
there are a bunch of millennials like around there, like pretending they didn't like it.
Yeah.
I saw every one of them do this.
Yeah. So I was talking with Chris and Dina about the event, so they're sponsoring the Great American Guitar Build Off and Expo.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, guys, don't quote me, but I think Chris and Dina and Joy are going to see if they can get the guys from Telnua to come out and do it too. They're a distillery right next to Odyssey Beer Works.
Yeah, and right down the street.
One of the neat things about the facility that we've got is they don't have a bar. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, what am I going to do for 8 hours while I'm there? Don't worry. One of the neat things is they don't have a bar. So there's no minimum amount of bar that I have to sell in order to break even with this.
So we can invite our friends.
We can invite our friends who have a brewery. And so Odyssey Beer Works and hopefully Telnua will be there too. So it'll be
and you won't get charged $12 a drink.
Maybe you will. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
No, you won't.
Butch wants to know how the JJJ alumni shirt is coming. I don't know.
And
he's not here right now.
He's in the bathroom
yeah.
right now. We'll ask him when he comes out, as soon as he comes out. I'm going to say great. 100%.
Daryl Hazelwood said this is a really fun TTG Thursday, and we've got a lot of people watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah. Okay, so where did we land on not what is and what isn't a telly, but what should you do? Oh, Jim, Butch wants to know if he can stay at your house.
Yeah, no. Daryl wants to know how the alumni shirts.
No, Butch wants to know. Daryl said he's having fun on the Thursday.
Okay. I have an update on those.
So Jim has an update on the shirts.
Okay.
We don't know what it is, but he has.
You want to come up and talk about it?
Well, if you want me to, I can.
So while you guys are figuring out who's gonna do musical chairs, who's gonna move? Okay, well, I'm just gonna tell you right now that whatever you do, whether it's for the Great American Guitar Build Off or just for what you're doing at your shop, building your own guitars, don't take something that's obviously not a telly and smear a bunch of telly stuff all over it and go, ain't it cool? And send me the picture, because I'm going to say, no, it's not. I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to think that. I'm going to say, yeah, that's really neat. Or am I wrong, Chris? Or I probably that's kind of a mean thing to say. I shouldn't say that, but I don't like it. I'm sorry. It's just, that's just me. So yeah.
You're not going to backdoor a win.
No.
Something that isn't a telly.
No. So Jim, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Did you guys know that gumbo has eggs in it?
Yeah.
Butch?
Yeah, we should ask Butch if he does that.
Yeah, Butch, when you're making gumbo, you put eggs in it. Because they were
hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, not just crack an egg in it. Yeah.
There was a couple things I learned about gumbo.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I've been making it for years, but then I started researching different things, and it's a thing that you put some hard-boiled eggs in there, let them float. And the other one was...
And just boil them in there?
Just classic gumbo and then rice on the top.
It was good.
But potato salad instead of rice, which was excellent. Yeah.
So what's up with the TT? I don't even know I've never even seen it or heard about this. So yeah, I've heard about it.
Here's the deal with the T-shirts. To everybody that got a hold of me, which a bunch of people did, the update is... I had to, so the logo's done, but the logo had to be vectorized, meaning it had to be sharpened up. Joy did that for me.
Vectorized.
Yeah, and she just got that back to me today.
Oh, neat.
I did set up a Venmo account.
Okay.
But so I just got the logo, so the transparency has to be made, the screen has to be made, it has to be burned, all that. You saw everything that I do.
Yeah.
So that's why I haven't taken any money from anyone.
Oh, so there's no money that's exchanged hands yet.
No. So I have a list of everybody that wants a shirt.
Okay.
Your size. And my original plan was to have them ready for the expo and just hand them out at the expo. But then there's quite a few people, I think, some that wanted T-shirts that are not going to be able to attend. So I will, at some point here, we'll figure out a way and I'll just mail them to you. But if anybody else wants a T-shirt that did not get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me on the TTG website. Either email me or hit
you actually have a Jim.
I think it's JJJ at Texas Toast Guitars.
Okay. All right. Or you can just send a thing to the info thing.
Yeah. Or
Jim, you're getting a lot of people saying, hey, Gary and Brad and Dan
guys.
and Lefty and Butch. Butch says no and yes. I don't know what the no is for or
He's
the
probably
yes.
talking about the gumbo.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. Let's see.
I'm looking forward to seeing everybody this summer. Yeah.
Bobby Dill says, Chris, end up talking crap and calling names. That's the way it always starts every time I come out. And he says, hey, Jim.
Hey. I don't know that I've ever talked shit to Bobby Dill.
I don't know.
But if you'd like, I'll start.
Joy says that she's sorry. LOL. I made him late on it. I don't know if she's talking to you or Butch.
No. She
She's
got me the logo today, so I'm good to go on that.
Okay, so Jay says he's gonna be picking up his in person. So yeah, guys, if you are planning on attending the Great American Guitar Build Off, whether you're just gonna come to the one day to see the results of the actual build off, or if you plan on staying the whole week with us, or if you plan on doing a little bit of all of the above, You can get tickets at greatamericanguitarbuildoff.com. Couple of few announcements. If you sign up for the VIP access, you will get a VIP badge with your name on it. Okay. So, yeah, now I'm not going to be checking IDs. I'm going to be too busy, too busy hanging out with all the cool people. Man. Yeah. But you will get a bet. You will get an all. So here's the thing. If you want to come to the Thursday Telecaster build off on Thursday, where Paul and Chris and myself, I think Doc is going to help us. We're going to build 26 Telecaster bodies. Dylan's going to be here doing pickup winding. So there's going to be demos happening in this shop all day long. Then Friday, we're going to be, as of right now, we're going to caravan out to Maximum Guitar Works. We're going to hang out with Steve for a couple hours. We're going to go to Hendrickson Amps, and we're going to hang out with Pete and do Hendrickson Amp stuff. Then we're going to go to Odyssey Beer Works for the Pinewood Derby guitar build off and Pinewood Derby race and frivolity. Then Saturday we go to the expo hall. Sunday we go to the expo hall. There's a Joy is doing either a 5 or 10K race. Did you know that we have a 401k at Texas Toast Guitars now?
I didn't know that.
We do. I've never run that far, but yeah, it's going to be.
Is there a decimal in there? It's not the 4, it's the 01 that gets you.
401k race that Chris and I are going to do. Yeah. There's going to be lots of, if you have a VIP badge, you get to go to all of it.
Cool.
Okay. If you want to just go to the expo, you'll be able to buy tickets there and don't worry about it. But what you want to do is get passes to the entire thing, because then you get to go to everything. And if you have that all access pass, then everyone will know how cool you are.
That's the hot ticket.
If you want to go to the thing at Odyssey, you got to have the badge. If you want to come here to the Thursday thing, you got to have the badge. You want to go to Steve's, you got to have the badge, et cetera, et cetera. So the best thing to do, go to greatamericanguitarbuildoff.com, get your tickets, and spend the whole weekend with us. It's going to be fun. Let's see what's happening. Question: can you do the VIP and be a small business vendor? Absolutely, Brad. You absolutely can. Amanda Coombs missed the show. Amanda, we had such high hopes for you. Butch says, I bought 2 tickets. Will they both have my name on them? No, we will send out information for you to send us whose names go on what. Tom L says something really scary. We'd have to be chasing him to do a race. Everyone's greeting Amanda. Jim says, is the Great American Guitar Build Off commemorative t-shirt different from the alumni shirt? Yes, it is. It is a whole, that's another thing. If you sign up for the VIP, you get the GA Great American Guitar Build Off commemorative 2026 t-shirt.
Oh,
so that's a whole nother thing. Yeah. So guys, there's swag and there's all kinds of good stuff. So, okay. Well, I think it's about time for us to get the heck down the road. We've got to make way for our good friend Dylan to do his thing that he does every Thursday night. I believe the first hour he talks about guitar stuff, and the second hour he talks about whatever you guys want to talk about. I think as long as it's not guitars, right?
Right.
Like knives and pens and lizards and guns and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So, so we want to urge you to get a drink, get some cocoa, get some popcorn, and then go over and check out our friend Dylan at Dylan Talks Tone. Hang out with him and his lovely wife Leslie and their daughter Brianna. I'm not sure who's going to be there, but we do know there will one dog will probably cruise through the camera. So thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Oh, no reveal tomorrow. We don't have anything to reveal, but we are this close to the next reveal. And guys, it's going to
midweek
blow your mind. It might be a midweek reveal.
There is some cool stuff here.
The other thing is this Sunday is the first Sunday of March. So my my Q&A video will go out on Sunday. You've still got time. If you've got questions for me for the Q&A, you can send them to the email address. You can comment on an old video, and I will get to those on Sunday. We'll see you then. Guys, have a great weekend, and take care, everybody. I have to find out how you turn it off now. Oh, crud. I don't even know how to get out of here.
Later, all.
We're still like in this. I wonder if we're even going. We must be. I don't even know. Oh, end stream. Here we go. It's up. Oh, it's okay.
They move it?
Yeah. Well, I think they did.